Well, it's a beautiful Saturday, and I am trying my solar oven for the first time. What I have in it is the old the roasting pan, and then I have some it's a 15 bean dry bulk bean mix that I bought from the local store. We'll see how it is. I'm going to let that go, and I'll add my meat in after. It actually already smells good. See how it goes. I'm amazed that pan is already quite warm, and there was already steam coming out of there. I just put it in 2 minutes ago. So, we'll see what we get. Well, we're back again on this beautiful Sunday. I got my thermometer out, and right now it's about 84 degrees Fahrenheit. Beautiful day, which is, let me just switch this. For my other viewers, that would be 36 degrees Celsius. It is a beautiful day. Now, inside my stove, it's a slightly different story. We're at 69 degrees Celsius, or, flick the switch, about 154, 155 degrees Fahrenheit. So, the stove is definitely working. I'm very happy with it. Just been mixing some more compost today so I can do around some of my other bushes like I have with my apple tree. Gathering up all I can. And using my lawnmower and weed eater, just trying to clean up the grass. Hopefully someday there will be a lot less grass and more plants. So I've got my little cherry here, and my other one there. I'm going to cover them. I am getting the most amazing compost I have ever gotten out of my compost pit. With that hothouse, this compost is incredible. Breaking down fast, coming out just like dirt. This is the best results I've ever had. I'd say the compost hothouse is a huge success. When I opened the door to it this morning, steam just rolled out of there. I'm better flip my pork chop. I'm cooking lunch too, and I'm getting distracted. Oh well, I like it charbroiled. And you want to make sure your pork is well cooked. But back to the compost. When I opened this up this morning, it was just hot. It still is warm. I've had the door open for a while. You can see the hole there where I dug the compost out. Now what I'll do is I'll pack in some of this dry stuff, add some more water, and it'll continue to break down. And that's a wheelbarrow load out of there, and it's hardly made a dent. And we're going to have a lot more compost being added, so this is a good thing. Just trying to get caught up in the yard today, cleaned up from what we had done in our project for this post. We're getting nearer and nearer every day to working in the garden. It's totally thawed now, and it's just a matter of having the time to do it. So we'll get on to that once we get there. As you can see, I still haven't gotten down in the ditch to clean up. It's sad the garbage that just blows in here off the roads and things. So, but unfortunately that's the way it goes, so I just clean it up every year. That's just part of spring cleaning. Sometimes rather than complain about the way things are, it's easier just to do something about it yourself. As you can see, the dead cattails on the end, there's a lot of trees there that have started to come up on their own, and they're coming up really nice. But this is my Sunday update of what I've been doing so far. The projects continue to keep rolling, and we'll update you on everything. We'll see. I don't know if I'll have my 15 bean soup ready today. It might be something that finishes tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be warm again, because those dehydrated beans take a long time to get cooked up. But this will be a good way. It won't burn them. And then tomorrow sometime I'll add my beef to the stew. Well, it's been a beautiful day, and so I've got some of this good compost here. I've got some more seeds out again, and deciding what I'm going to plant this time. I've got all my containers ready, filled full of compost, so it'll just be a matter of adding a few seeds and seeing how this compost grows. So here's all the sprouts that I transplanted the other day, and most of them are doing fairly well. I took all my plants outside in the sun today and let them have some direct sunlight and warmth because it was a nice warm day. Had them out on the deck and they really seem to do well. In fact, I've got new sprouts starting there, that were not up at all. New sprouts starting there. I think that's new onion. Yeah, we're gonna have lots of onions this year. But lots of new sprouts. Now, I should have labeled these as to what all I had in here. I guess I'll find out as they come up. I'm going to start labeling some of these now because it's getting to the point that I've got too many plants and I don't know which all I have in them always. I've discovered the dill and the carrots are really hard to tell apart when they first come up, but as they get a little bigger you can see these are carrots in here. Along with, as you can see, the onion. This is the one that got knocked off. It will be restarted as with new seeds because it's not surviving so well. Over this bed we're not doing too badly. Once again, I lost the spinach. Thank you for the comment on YouTube. I'm sorry, I'd have to double check your name again to get it right, but somebody gave me the comment that for the spinach I should maybe mix some powdered milk in with the soil because too much moisture causes them, as far as I understood, basically to rot. But I really appreciated that tip. That the comments on the videos, guys, are what keep it going and help me learn because a lot of this is new to me yet too, so we're learning together. As you can see, the onions not doing quite so great. I almost wonder with them if maybe they had too much fertilizer from the compost and grew up too high too fast maybe and couldn't support themselves. I've seen that happen with grain before. I'm not sure if it would happen here, but that's maybe my guess. We'll see. As long as they keep growing, I'll keep them alive and hopefully I can get them outside and maybe I'll trim them back then and we'll see if that helps. My beans have definitely been successful for me. As you can see, I got new growth forming on them. It's to the point that I can't really close this lid too well or I'm going to end up damaging the plants. So I'm going to have to water more now because it'll be less humidity in there. But this pot I don't have to water too often. It stays fairly moist. So as you can see, we got the corn I've not been having any success with. I'm getting good sprouts and they die. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong there. The beans are still doing fairly good. Had a little discoloration on this one. Hopefully getting them outside in the day is going to help now. I hope I have enough soil in here for everything. There's lettuce and spinach also in here. We'll see what keeps growing. I think everything's probably a little bit overcrowded, and it's going to be tough to transplant out of this pail, but we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll add a little more dirt and try that. I also got that suggestion on YouTube, and I got to start remembering you guys' names better so I can give you kudos for your comments, but I do appreciate them, and I'll try to get better at that. Okay, up here I've got an avocado seed. This is how my grandmother used to always try to start them. And it worked once in a while because she had several in her house growing. So I want to just keep trying this and see if I can get an avocado plant for the fun of it. Over here in this container we have sprouts coming. I would have to double check with Nick and see what he planted in here. But neat little row of sprouts coming up there. This is the carragana. And so far I don't think I have anything here. Yeah, no signs yet. We'll keep our fingers crossed. I don't know if this one's going to work or not.